Welcome back! We will be getting on with the story and probably do monster exploration today.
So this is where your father lived. Are you still crying?
No.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
You have to do it again and again and again. It wasn't fate.
Control yourself. Though Gerald's death was at the hands of wicked ones, a fate is still a fate. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there. Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest.
Man, I just wish you would shut up, Sotha.
These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth?
Yes.
Still, the child she
Technically,
traded
yes.
her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret.
As everyone
The pulse is normal. But
uses dots to show
heartbeat.
face.
Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching
When
us.
writing in their diary.
I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her.
Understandable.
Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
There you are. Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor. And after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you? Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things. As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it. Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with Lady Rhea and everyone else.
Thank you.
We'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to return to us. I don't believe it's a sign of strength to just keep moving forward no matter what. Taking the time to grieve for those we've lost. There's strength in that too. That's what I think anyway. That said, it's also important to remember that no matter how sad you are, eventually your tears will dry up. That's when you have to figure out what it is you're living for. Then you can cling to that with all your might and start moving forward again.
What am I living for?
4 years ago in Dusker, I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father was the strongest man I knew, someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes. His head severed clean off. My stepmother, the kindest person I had ever known, left me behind and disappeared into the infernal flames. Everyone who I considered precious. My family and my closest friends. I couldn't save any of them. Not a single one. Now, the burden of the work they left behind falls on me. I must ensure they have no regrets. That's my duty as the sole survivor of the tragedy. It's a heavy burden, but accepting it gave me the strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again. Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do? Look deep in your heart, and I'm certain you'll find the answer there. Indelible and inescapable. I've probably bothered you enough for today, but I have just one more thought to leave you with. Even now, Sedith is gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy. It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may say, know that I plan to stand by you, Professor. Through anything. Until the bitter end.
Well, did you search deep within yourself as he suggested? And did you find yourself some answers?
No.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest.
Why don't I just take it with me?
But I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
No, you don't.
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it's been a long time since you saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garrigmach. Their
Citri.
love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Who was my mom?
Your mother. She was my...
I'm sorry for the interruption,
I'm going to
Lydia.
say daughter.
There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart.
Okay. Yes. Ugh.
Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Flodland. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Funny. Because now Leona's B support will proc.
Hey, Professor.
This is the only time Leona's B support will proc. in the game.
What are you doing at this
Ooh.
hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
Professor, we must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
That guy's name.
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I'm always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation. There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar. All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
I've got you. Finally.
Don't go out there.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
And this was the damning piece of
Even if
evidence.
someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
Yeah.
No. The dagger.
What about that dagger?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so. Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my
Wow,
family
they use
and
bastards
Gerald.
in this game.
For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup. As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
I remember when Fire Emblem only used the word dastard. For whatever reason. Ingrid's birthday, we'll host that tea party.
Thank you for Thank you.
Snacks. Snacks.
Quite delicious. Hmm? Yes, I
Overcoming weakness.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes.
cooking mishaps.
I wonder what your favorite food is. Meat? Veggies? Fish, perhaps. Oh, or maybe sweets. Wow.
There we go. Observe.
What? Is there something on my face?
Yes. Hair.
It's a bit hot. Strength and stamina are necessary for fighting on horseback, as is footwork.
I don't see how footwork exactly is, but okay. And
Thank
tea
you for the
party.
treat.
Quick look at this. Let's explore. And I do love how they put sad music here.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
Well, it would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
Too bad you're still here, though.
Hello.
Also, Bernadetta ain't in her room right now.
Hello there, Professor.
Good
It
day.
is a shame what happened to Gerald. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
You got it, good guy. Well, harvest. Oh, good. Pitcher plants. I can dump those on Bernadetta.
Hello there.
Baloney.
Captain Gerald's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe. Hey, I hope we get a chance. I know I'm in a different class, but
Also, just so you know, Leone does have a boss quote with the mid-boss of the upcoming chapter.
I'm so sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor,
Hello there.
Ah, the funny music.
I think this one, yes. 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 I think. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. 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 A pleasure doing. Come again.
Or arcane crystal.
Do you have time for a request?
We'll have that.
I trained with Gerald just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die?
I'm talking about my
It's too
dad.
awful. He didn't deserve it.
Professor.
Professor?
Spicy festival.
That looks appetizing. Yeah, you. This looks.
I appreciate.
It's, yeah.
There we go. Let's talk with the Edelgard.
What happened to Gerald? It's terrible. If there's anything I can do, simply ask. Even if what you desire is revenge, I'll gladly lend you my power. We can't let them get away with this.
Hey, how about you, don't go, shoot up the school with swords, lances, and axes and bows, and magic.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor?
You don't have to leave if you have to. Don't wish.
I am not returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
I have anything of yours?
This is not belonging.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor.
Oh, Professor! You must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you.
We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet, it might help you feel better.
Thank you for the thought.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
The other night, I had the honor of sharing a drink with Gerald. He was pretty tactless, honestly. He could be blunt at times, but he always looked like such a proud, happy father whenever he spoke of you.
Yeah. Could have shown that more, though. No, maybe a little more show, don't tell.
Professor!
Anna.
I heard Gerald passed away. My deepest condolences. I knew him long before I ever even met you. He was always so much fun to be around. It's such a loss.
Well, yeah, you were most likely his bartender.
I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
Yeah. We should be careful.
Yes, I agree. Yes, I bet you've come to invite. I would actually enjoy being in your class. Quite a lot. This was a success. Please provide me.
Good. That's more money. That should also mean I can recruit
I
Linhart
haven't
right
lost a
now.
parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Yeah.
There is
Lorenz.
no one here who has not heard tales of Gerald's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Come back here immediately in the war phase. Handmade accessory.
I'll say a prayer for Gerald's soul. There's not much else I can do.
Join my army. Gifts. Lost items first.
What's this? What's this?
Gifts.
I appreciate. Oh, they. Oh. Oh, they. I appreciate. Oh, they. I appreciate. Oh. Oh.
It's like this one?
I appreciate.
Yeah. That's gonna be a support with, there's just...
Professor.
That's gonna be a support with Marianne. Let's check. I should get a support, pick up a support with Ignatz. I need to be there. I think I can recruit you right now. That will happen in time. That will happen in time. Level requirement. Level requirement. Wait. Progression requirement. Level and progression. Progression. And I can recruit you right now. Talk with
Professor,
Hilda.
It seems she really loved Professor, but if you Professor, she never see. Oh, you.
Speaking of which, I should probably
See, there's no-
mission assistant you.
Yes.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said,
So you could have
whenever
prevented
she had
this.
free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But well, I'm glad to see you out in the world again. It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that
So,
a bit much?
weapon
I
training
agree
for
it's
Violet
important,
is gonna be
but
difficult
is
this
it a
month.
good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
It'd be a shame if we were
I
invaded.
agree. We can send some knights after our enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
Student!
Professor? Do you think we'll still be able to graduate?
No, you won't be
Dangerous
getting your
things keep
diploma
happening around
in
here. Who even
liberal
knows?
arts or whatever.
I'm worried.
It's a worthless diploma
I hope that all the
anyways.
students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Art degrees are worthless. You can make art without degrees.
Professor!
Your first artist didn't have a degree to make art. He just unga-bunga'd his way into
I've
success.
sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage, but when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say, but I do know this much. Sir Gerald must have been very proud to have you as his child.
Professor,
Bernadetta!
Professor? I brought some flowers for Gerald.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away.
Well, you do.
Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
Gifts.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Huh? Oh, Hanneman.
And that.
Good, that's 2 supports I need to pick up. Over here. Linhart.
Interesting. I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all.
Yeah.
This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use.
Gifts. Do I have anything of yours? What was that? Gifts.
Huh? However, I slipped what? Still, there you...
Gifts.
I'll gladly... I'll gladly... I'll gladly... I'll gladly... I'll gladly... I'll gladly... I'll gladly...
Hearts. Good. Linhart's got his ready to rock. Tooth dagger. Dimitri, my lad. What troubles thee?
Welcome back. We all were... You've been on our minds. Know that your enemies are my enemies. I will do all I can to help you find justice. There is no one else I can... My strength is yours alone. I will fight as you command. I will kill anyone, should you ask it of me.
Really? Anyone? bow tournament. Let's go with Felix.
Why am I even here? Why am I even here? Another way.
All right, do it.
You're weak.
Horse. Claude is the bow tournament champion, man. I just realized how easily I could have lost that.
You gotta keep yourself active. That's how I got through it when I lost. If you need help.
Lost items. I have a spoon for you, I think.
Oh, hell. Good to see you. I was just on my way. You gotta keep. That's how I. If you need help.
Yes. Oh, sweet. Training weight. Whetstone.
Thanks.
Dark spice.
Thanks. You got it. That's how I. If you need help.
Yes. Look.
Thanks.
Oh, you like reading, apparently. Port. I'll have to pick that up with a meal or something.
You got it. That's if you need help.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he, that's enough.
Yeah, but he died to a sneak attack. That's the problem.
Holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
Yes. Faith. I need to get to do stuff. Let's see if I can't get Raphael to
Singing is so much fun.
get that
Everyone should enjoy
support.
themselves.
Everyone should.
But it builds support point.
Need something? This one?
We'll wait on those.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Thanks.
Professor. Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Geralt is happy in the next world.
Well, yeah. Of course he'd be happy. He's with his wife.
Excuse me. Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
World domination. Get the support. Back here. Get that Linhart support.
That's so. Oh no.
Professor.
And Marianne's. Now we'll go talk with Ignatz.
Professor, how could something like that happen to you're inspired? Oh, that's...
We'll come back to Ignatz once we've procced whatever support. Go up here.
Really?
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, is something hiding? Just
It's a ring.
that ring. I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Geralt showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Basically, it unlocked S supports. Grab that.
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Geralt. Will you listen?
I'll listen.
It was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
It's a Garthidium or whatever it's called. Oh, I have stuff.
No. No.
Wherever.
No. No.
did...
That's both of her items.
I wonder...
Fuck with
You've lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person. I'm not... You've lost much. We can't. I've always. You're a very.
Get the balancing scale.
I'm not sure.
Well, anyways, now we go down this way. You, Bart!
I've never been much for condolences.
Well, yeah.
You have lost your father. Now more than ever. Do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me, Professor? I deeply appreciate what you have done. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Gifts. Lost item. Bad stuff. Oh. That's your motivation taken care of.
Excuse me, Professor. I know how I love. Forgive me. Just know that I...
Gifts.
I appreciate... I appreciate... I appreciate... I appreciate... I appreciate...
Oh, Flame Sword. Flame B.
Professor, I know I love. Forgive me. Just know that...
Training facility. Why don't you teach me more faith?
First to both Thomas, it was reported as if perhaps thinking of it, how they managed.
Lost items.
Yes. I'm sorry to... Yes. I'm sorry to...
I think that's supposed to be Anna. At the library, talk. Get that. Cyclopedics.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge.
You don't say.
And why?
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own.
We didn't notice the enemy's invasion, and now Gerald. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
Who's the other guy I gotta support with? Oh, Seth.
Professor!
Professor.
Yeah. Do that. Go to Abyss.
I am grateful.
Thank you.
Thanks so much!
I am grateful.
What's that?
Hermit.
Captain Gerald's been killed?
What?
I can't believe it. From all I'd heard about the man, I thought he was indestructible. He was so strong. What could have possibly... Forgive me. I shouldn't speculate.
This guy doesn't sound...
What's that?
Right.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. But maybe now isn't the time? You seem down. Got something on your mind? I hope you know I'm here for you if you ever have your own stuff to report. That's what friends are for. Unless it's about money, in which case, I'm busy.
Jeez.
Okay. This month feels different, doesn't it? Derek Mock's all tense, like the whole place might explode. This is why I've kept to myself all these years. I don't want to be anywhere near whatever's about to happen.
Yeah.
Need something.
I do this yet?
See
No.
you again soon. Hey, pal. I see you're up and at 'em again, yeah? Good on you. No use crying over the past and all.
Balthus, have some sensitivity. Who knows what the poor dear is going through right now?
That poor dear can hear you, you know. Talking about someone like they're not there. How cold can you get?
A fair point. Please, Professor, forgive my indiscretion. You have my condolences.
Remember, the first step to healing is a hefty dose of revenge. Get out there and get to it.
Time to go into the trash. Gauntlets, axe. Gosh. Do people not throw away killer weapons anymore?
Friend, Gerald raised you, yeah? He was all you had. You must be feeling a lot right now. When a parent dies, it really leaves a mark. So feel what you need to, no matter how that looks. But know that your inner fire will keep you moving ahead through even the hardest times.
Hey, it seems like you're having a hard time. Not that I can really understand what you're going through. I know that this is painful, but don't lose hope for the future, okay? Someday you'll be able to accept what's happened. And in the meantime, you have plenty of friends here to support you. Me included.
Okay.
Whoa. I was sure Nope, not...
Entrance. Oh, story. Oh, I need to find Dedu. Where's he hiding?
Professor, visit Iams. Leave some flowers. That belongs. That is not. For me.
You're welcome. And a purple.
Hello there.
Oh no.
Professor, thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Thanks, Gatekeeper. This is why you keep things classy in the game. I am...
Hey!
Construct manually.
This.
Great.
I'm getting the hang. That.
Wow. Got it. Good. It seems I've improved. No need for praise.
And go with Gauntlet stuff. Group task. I'll keep that. Sword. Sword authority for now. Keep that going. Fine. That's how I want it. Faith. Writing. Let's play. Okay, we should be good. Again, lecture.
I would like to ask you something. Rather banal.
Hey there, Professor.
It is.
It'll be fun.
This will go well. Here is the result.
Each new experience is an ask.
Am I making progress? It all makes sense now.
Enlightening.
Let's put this to the test.
I'm a quick study. I work to grow.
I'm beginning to understand.
Aha! I'm getting it. I understand more every...
I suppose it's working.
Nice. Yeah. I suppose this is
Who
fine.
knew I'd have an opportunity to show off my singing voice?
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
Tea party with Rhea!
I'm pleased to have been invited. I am grateful.
This is gonna be very beneficial to getting that final support for the paralog later.
Yes. Of course.
Gossip.
Of course.
Thank you for everything.
Yes.
Monastery security.
Have confidence. I truly believe you can lead your students down the right path.
Nine. Observes.
Of course. This crown is rather elaborate, but it has been passed down through generations of our... How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work.
Sad avatar. Let's take a look at certifications and then we'll go end the video. Let's get that Lord certification if possible. Yeah! Alright!
Good results.
Looks like a dapper man. We'll make him that for right now. Finally! I can promote Sylvain. Perfect. What do we get? What do we get? Plus 8 res. Nice. Let's see what we have. That one. Okay. Okay, next time we will be doing some more paralogs and auxiliary battles. I shall see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And goodbye.